I'm the director of a feature-length music documentary called Shut Up Sona, which is having an international premiere in Rotterdam. World premiere was in our home country in Bombay, where we received the Film Critics Guild Award Special Mention. This is our first festival in the world.
She's the most fascinating person in our country right now to tell the story of the quest for women who are fighting for equality.
It was not just me and my opinions. In the Indian industry, the opportunities for female artists have been shrinking over the last decade, and I have been notating the kind of numbers that have been coming down. You know, the cliches about women are that we're just much more emotional and much more sentimental, but I come from a background where numbers matter a lot and facts matter a lot. I actually collated data. I started seeing with this absolute surprise that as we are progressing, we've been regressing in the industry we are in. We are a country which has celebrated the goddesses, and we have musicians and artists who have been women who are really venerated. Lata Mangeshkar, and when it comes to music, Asha Bhosle. But now it's like the numbers are just showing the most scary things. The opportunities for women have just been going down so dramatically. It's almost like, what the hell is happening? Aren't we progressing? Aren't we looking into a shining future? So I speak up, I stand up, I demand to be seen as a solo female headliner. I don't land up in other, concerts as a pretty face. And I pretty much live my life on my own terms.
Most of her music is completely independent of the mainstream Bollywood industry. She uses her voice not only in song but also in protest to say what she believes in. Through her, you see this prismatic reality of what India has been for years for women and what it is right now. I mean, if someone like her, who's talented, beautiful, she's a fighter, she's an extremely intelligent human being, she has a huge fan following, and even a person like her is having to ask for equality every single day. So you cannot even imagine what it must be like for a normal person. What is the set of opportunities that they have?
I don't think the situation has improved, and every time somebody shuts you up, I feel bad. So watching this was really emotional for me, so thank you so much. And there are people who are seeking out the sounds you make.
A lot of our Indian songs are very sentimental. Abhi na chao,
Yeah.
And all, aja, aja, like dying to meet someone, and I'm saying, don't come in a hurry. I'm okay being alone. Aram se aao bhai.
Yeah.
Hai na? Because we don't want our women to be expressing themselves in such daring ways, because we feel safe with domesticated women. We don't want, women who are, who are in charge of their own lives. So it's like deep-rooted dogma, traditions and beliefs that they just blindly follow. And now it's time to just question them and change it all. This song is all about questioning if there is anything like any god as such. Because what I'm saying in the song is, if you're there, why don't you just come down and have a chat? I mean, why are you hidden there? So all kinds of such cheeky things. And of course, we had to cover it up in this guise of a love song. Come, come, I'm waiting for you. But very... So the idea was to make a film about music, and we both have a deep love for the roots music and for our country and travel. We got to travel all around the length and breadth of the country, and in that sense India is much more diverse than even Europe. It has more languages, the food changes every these many kilometers, the features change. There is no universal race, We have from the Kashmir Caucasians, we have the Mongoloids, we have the dark skins, we have the smaller eyes. I mean, it's just crazy how diverse India is, So I feel it was a love letter to my country.
noticed during the years that we were making the film, which took 3 long years, she was reinventing a lot of ancient poetry written by Meera, Khusro, Kabir. The activist in her was kind of craving the voice of these poets because they questioned the social order in their times, and she's questioning the social order today. There was a kind of cohesion of belief systems and ideas with these mystics. As an artist, I find that she wants to bring that richness of the Indian tradition and Indian philosophy into her modern music today, to cause a change in the youth of today and to make people understand what these social systems are all about and why we need to question them.
And in the traditional verses, it always ends with Meera saying, I'm at the feet of my Lord, I'm your servant. We love the domesticated imagery of women within 4 walls being submissive, and that's what we made out of her in the last 400 years. That's the only image you see of Meera. But she was someone who has driven me as an artist, and I'd like to twist it around and say, हरि चरण में कृष्ण चरण में तेरे लागी जो नजरिया बोलते हैं. I am no servant of no one. Meera, Krishna lies within all of us, is what I am saying. Messing it up with the translations, but Meera, तू ही मोहन, तू ही है कृष्णा Meera. You are Krishna Meera for me. और तेरे ही चरण में लागी नजरिया. Here's to all the Meeras around the world. Sham piya, Sham piya, Sham piya. I'm deeply connected to the roots music of our land. I don't follow trends and fashion. I don't want to suddenly become a hip hop artist because everybody's doing hip hop. You know, in India there is this pressure to be very flexible. You should be able to do everything to remain. And my thing is, I deeply admire the ancient roots music of our land. Whether it's my sartorial choices, whether it's my music, it's always deeply connected to being Desi. And that gives me a unique identity. So I'm not aping the trends necessarily, you know, I'm not looking westwards for my expression as an artist. And even that aspect of my journey is captured in the film. I think India is changing dramatically. The younger lot are much more balanced in their view of what an ideal woman should be. They find a lot of the young men write into me saying, we look up to you, or we love the fact that you are so brazen and you're yourself. In a sense, that gives me a lot of hope and strength that actually things are not so doom and gloom. Things are changing, they're evolving, and I'm part of the change. I like to see myself as a change maker.